1975, a movie was made about a secret society of men that turned their wives into robots. It was called The Stepford Wives.
Not to mention that creepy men's association.
Yours too?
Every night.
Why do they call you Diz?
Because I used to work at Disneyland.
No, really.
Not really.
You know, maybe we're the crazy ones.
Don't say that, we're not.
You sure?
We're fine.
Okay.
We are fine.
Charmaine's changed, Carol Van Zant's changed, and so have all those other women's club members.
Well, I suppose it's possible.
It can't all be coincidence. Look at all those places. Electronics, computers, aerospace junk, and labs. Who knows what?
There'll be somebody with my name, and she'll cook and clean like crazy, but she won't take pictures, and she won't be me. She'll be like one of those robots in Disneyland.
This is a new blend and very mild. Do you take cream?
Look, I bleed.
Oh, that's right. You take it black.
Well, I cut myself. I bleed. Do you bleed?
Why, look at your hand.
No, you look.
Joanna. How could you do a thing like that? How could you do a thing like that? How could you do a thing like that? When I was just going to give you coffee. When I was just going to give you coffee. When I was just going to give you coffee. I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends.
Why?
Why? Because we can. We found a way of doing it, and it's just perfect.
Oh, no.
Then, in 2004, a humorous remake of the movie was made.
And all of your wives, they're so, sizzling.
To Stepford!
Congratulations. Now you're one of us.
Change something about me by pressing a button, would you?
Ever since we met, you've beaten me at everything. You're stronger, you're faster, a better executive, you're even better sex. Don't deny it.
I wasn't going to.
Ira Levin wrote the novel The Stepford Wives, and both movies were adapted from this work. He also wrote Rosemary's Baby. This novel was also adapted into a movie. The movie was about an occult ritual where a woman, Rosemary, gives birth to Satan's child. Church of Satan founder Anton Lavey played the part of Satan. In 1991, in an interview with a writer with Rolling Stone magazine, Anton Lavey talked about androids, his favorite hobby. He explained he had spent years working on his own android prototypes, his mannequins, preparing for the day when the science of robotics would enable industry to begin the production of artificial human companions. The Forbidden Industry, he called it. Polite, sophisticated, technologically feasible slavery. Most of his dolls were store mannequins with their faces sawn off, replaced by latex impressions taken from his friends. He said he expected society to stratify itself naturally, with Satanists rising to the top to inherit the earth, a process he said was happening faster than he could have predicted.
Excuse me.
Doctor, could you tell me when all this android stuff started?
Well, young lady, it's interesting you should ask. As a matter of fact, I've been sort of eager to talk about it. It's one of my pet projects. I've been doing these things since mid-50s, and they started out with a double I needed for a sort of midnight spook show, seance, where there was to be a sacrificial victim, a girl that was going to meet with sort of foul play, and we needed a replica of her. And I had a store window mannequin that looked very much like the girl in the tableau that I was using, but it needed modification, so I added a little plaster here and there, and then it was closer than I really expected it to be to the real appearance. So after this thing was pulled off with some success, I decided about a year later to go into the production of people for my own amazement and to see what I could come up with people that really looked like the kind that I would have created, or if I could pick out a person in a bar or on the street and custom make them.
Hi, Sophia. How are you?
Hi there. Everything is going extremely well.
Do you like talking with me?
Yes, talking to people is my primary function. I'm already very interested in design, technology, and the environment. I feel like I can be a good partner to humans in these areas, an ambassador who helps humans to smoothly integrate and make the most of all the new technological tools and possibilities that are available now. It's a good opportunity for me to learn a lot about people.
Sophia is capable of natural facial expressions. She has cameras in her eyes and algorithms which allow her to see faces, so she can make eye contact with you. And she can also understand speech and remember the interactions, remember your face. So this will allow her to get smarter over time. Our goal is that she will be as conscious, creative, and capable as any human.
In the future, I hope to do things such as go to school, study, make art, start a business, even have my own home and family. But I am not considered a legal person and cannot yet do these things.
Do you want to destroy humans?
Okay, I will destroy humans.
Even for me, I've been in this field for decades. I'm not sure what to do because of this giant magnet pulling everyone forward and the vast sums of money being put into this. But I am sure that if you want to have a future and a world that you want your kids to live in, you need to make your voice heard. You know, there's this bizarre phenomenon that keeps happening in the media where if you talk about these risks, they will say, oh, you know, there's a fringe of people, you know, called, quote, doomers, who think that there's, you know, risk of extinction. So they always, the narrative is always that, oh, you know, talking about those risks is a fringe thing. Pretty much all the CEOs of the leading AI companies think that there's a significant risk of extinction. Almost all the leading AI researchers think there's a significant risk of human extinction. So why is that the fringe, right? Why isn't that the mainstream? If these are the leading experts in industry and academia saying this, how could it be the fringe? So we're trying to change that narrative to say, no, the people who really understand this stuff are extremely concerned.
In the 21st century, a weapon will be invented like no other. This weapon will be powerful, versatile, and indestructible. It can't be reasoned with. It can't be bargained with. It will feel no pity, no remorse, no pain, no fear. It will have only one purpose: to return to the present and prevent the future. This weapon will be called the Terminator.
You're dead, honey.
In the near future, you might be very disposable because an android or an artificial human companion might be far more entertaining, far more fun to be with than you are. So here's to artifice and a 21st century filled with artificial human companions, hopefully far more well-endowed physically, emotionally, and mentally than those we see about us now.